everybody. So today we are going to show you just the basics of how to apply these wraps. So this is just going to get you started. I'm just going to do a couple of, this is Lucy. I'm just going to do a couple of her little tiny nails. And but that should get you started, at least if you just have a sample. And then I'll come back and make another video on applying a full set to grown-up hands. So first, let's open up our wraps and show you what we've got. So, you ready? So these are the ones that she chose. This is Pandemonium, which are super cute. And then just for comparison with size, I wanted to show you this. So this is the regular adult version. Here are the smaller ends. Anyway, so just so that you can see what you get on these juniors sheets. And my nails, actually, I can actually wear these juniors sizes. Sorry, our table is kind of wobbly, so anytime we touch the table, it shakes. But I can actually wear these juniors sheets. This size does fit my thumb. So, you know, that might be a possibility for you.
And mine, Mommy.
And yours, honey, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first thing that you're going to do, whether you have a little sample sheet or whether you have a full sheet of wraps, is you are going to size your finger. So, which finger should we do first?
This.
No, I know, my love, but which one on your hand? Which finger should we do? Your thumb?
Yeah.
Okay, let's show everybody how we do that.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to scoot the computer a little bit closer to us. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. So all you're going to do, because these sheets are clear, all you need to do is take your finger, which in this case is this little tiny one, and you're just going to hold it on top. And then you can see which one you think would fit the best. And it's totally okay and actually better if you have a little bit of space. It's better for them to be slightly too small than too big, because you do not want these touching your skin. I'm trying to show you an example. Here, hold your hand like that. Here, I'll just hold them up. Okay, so you do not want them touching your skin right here. So it's better to have like a little sliver of nail showing than it would be to have this be overlapping. You want it to fit securely and smoothly. So let's see which size fits your little thumb.
Yeah.
So you just hold it over, and you can usually get a pretty good idea of which one is going to fit the best. Okay, so for her, it's going to be this size right here. And she's only 2, but she has kind of wide nail beds like my husband. So she's going to wear this size. So then we're going to gather all of our other materials. And the only other things that you're going to need are probably things that you already have. So you are going to need a nail file. And I actually really like these Jamboree files because they're nice and coarse. So you want to have a file that is a coarse grit file. And that's just going to make it easier. So I have a nail file. I have scissors, cuticle scissors, but you could use any scissors. It's just to cut your wrap on your sheet. I have nail clippers, and I have, let's see, this rubber cuticle spoon. You could also use an orange stick or whatever else you like. And I also use this, sorry, my cat is getting into a box. I also use this metal cuticle spoon. And is that what I call this thing? This is a rubber cuticle pusher. This is a metal cuticle spoon, and they call it a spoon because it has this little spoony side right here. This one is not like a super fancy one, but anyway, so I like to use this at the end. I will heat it up with my heater, and then I use it like an iron, and I actually iron the wrap, kind of iron the wrap onto the nail. So that helps to get rid of wrinkles, and it gives it a really nice seal. So that's just my preferred way of doing it.
That's my panda.
Those are your pandas, baby.
Yeah.
Then the only other thing that you're going to need is a heat source. So we use our little Jamboree heater. It's not that expensive when you Think about it. If you use them all the time, I think that this is worth it. If you're not using them all the time, if you're using it very rarely, or if you don't care about the noise, you can totally use your blow dryer or whatever other heat source you like to use. But I like to use the heater. My house is really small, and I'm usually doing this after my kids are in bed. And so I like that it's really quiet. And then let's see. The only other thing is this is Jamberry's nail wrap, but this is just alcohol wipe, and yeah, alcohol and water. So these are really convenient because they're in these little packets, but you could also just use regular alcohol on a cotton swab or whatever you want to use. And I actually don't use these for myself because I don't really have overly oily nail beds. But for kids especially, or if you find that you're having a hard time with your wrap sticking, I would definitely give these a try. So for kids, I always use a wipe on their nails because they have more oily nails than grown-ups do usually. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to go and wash your hands in the sink. And we use Dawn, just the regular blue Dawn. You don't want to use anything that has like extra moisturizers in it because you're trying to get the oil off of your hands. So we use blue Dawn, and we've already done that. So then the next thing that we're going to do, her nails are really long because we just took another set of wraps off that had been on for almost 3 weeks, which is crazy, but for a 2-year-old especially. But she had them on for that long, so we just took those off. And her nails are super dirty, of course, because she's 2. So we're going to clean those up just a little bit. Get the dirt out. And then the other thing that you want to do is clean up the cuticles. And, this video totally applies to adults as well. So it's all the same steps. So the other thing that you want to do is clean up the cuticles. You don't want to have the invisible cuticle. Obviously, I'm being like super gentle on her, but you don't want to have the invisible cuticle on your nail, which is that little, I'm not sure if you can see it, and I can't show you on my own nails. So on her fingers, no, the light isn't very good. Let me try and hide behind her hand. On her fingers, it would be the cuticle that's on the actual nail. So sorry that I can't really show you, but I think most of you probably know what I'm talking about. So you want to push that off of your nail as much as you can, and you can, take that off completely with the nail or cuticle little clipper thingies. Let me see, I have some right here. I'm not sure what these are actually called. These guys, which I love. I use these a lot on my toes because my toes are gross. So, there you go. So you can use those, or you could just push it back. You just want to get it off of your nail, your actual nail. Okay. There we go. That's not fabulous, but it's going to do. And then we are going to cut this just a little bit. Hold your hand still, baby. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. All right, next step. Now would be the time if you don't know what size you need. Now would be the time when you do your sizing. And then we are going to take our little scissors, and I am going to cut along the side of the wrap and then cut it in half. Carefully. So some people do this. There are lots of different ways that you can do this. I like to do it on the actual sheet so that I am never, I don't even risk touching the backs of these with my fingers, because I definitely am the kind of person that I can't coordinate my appendages and figure all that out. So I just do it on the actual plastic, and you can see what I did. I just cut along the side, and then I cut it down the middle, because we're only going to use half of this for each nail. So then we are going to turn, oh wait, we didn't do the alcohol wipe. We're going to do that first.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy. Okay. Here we go. Yeah. And I'm just going to wipe her one nail, but obviously you would do this for all of the nails. So I'm just wiping the one nail that we're going to do.
Yeah.
Just give it a little wipe. Okay. Because it's alcohol, it dries super fast. Okay. We're going to turn our heater on. So you can see this is really quiet. And you can just leave it on the whole time. You don't have to turn it on and off. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to do it exactly what they say not to do, and I am going to touch this with my fingers. But I'm only touching the edge which is not going to go on the nail. So this curved side here on the bottom, that part is the part that goes against your cuticle. So it's going to go like this. Oh, let's see if we can put it a little closer. Can you put your hand a little bit closer? So this is going to go like this. So I'm only touching this top edge, which we're going to be cutting off or filing off. We're not actually touching the part of the wrap that's going to be touching her nail. And again, that's because you don't want to get your oils. I mean, I'm just really overly cautious because when I put these things on, I want them to stay. Yes, hi, baby. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to take, I know you can't really see this. I'm sorry. We're on our laptop and the sun is about to set. So sorry about that too. So we're going to take the heater and we're going to heat it up just for a few seconds. Okay. Okay. Now let's see if we can show people what we're going to do. We're going to set this down carefully. And I just judge where I think it should go. And I don't push it down yet. I just have it stuck in the middle. You can kind of see that. It's just kind of sitting on there. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start gently pressing it down. Oh, no, see, it's not in the right place. So see, now I can just pull it off because it's not really stuck on there. Heat it up again. Put it back on. Move it over a little bit. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now I'm going to push it down. Okay, so now I've kind of pushed it down on all sides. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. You guys can't even see this. We should have used a different finger, my love. Okay, so you can see now I've pushed it down on all sides and it's just kind of sitting on her nail. So now what we're going to do is I like to heat it up about 1,000,000 times. So now I'm going to just heat it again real quick. Give it a little push. Push, 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 push. Okay, then I'm going to turn her finger around so that I am looking underneath. So I have her nail facing me. So I'm looking at it like this. So I'm looking at the underside of her nail. And now I'm just going to do a rough clip. Although I could cut her nails because they're long. A little bit. Okay. It's just a rough clip. Okay, now this is something you do not want to do right after you heat it. You want to let it cool off a little bit. You want to hold that? Okay, you want to let it cool off a little bit because you don't want to be filing the wrap when it's warm because it'll, there's the nail file she's showing you. So you want to wait till it's nice and cool. We have like this little ice pack that the kids use. We call it the Owie Monster because it looks like a monster, but it just is stuffed with like flax or something. And so sometimes I'll take that out and I'll have it with me when I'm doing this, and I just kind of put it on my fingers for a few seconds just to really cool it off. So now we're going to take the file. We're going to take our nail. Here, put your hand over here, baby, so people can see. Okay. And then what we're going to do is we are going to file, and Jamberry tells you to file at a 90-degree angle. I like to file at more of a, I don't know, that's kind of a 45-degree angle. So I like to do that because I like to get the wrap off of the tip of my nail completely. Are you making faces? So I like to get it off of the tip of my nail completely because if mine are going to peel, they're always going to peel on the tips. And so I like to get it just off of the tip totally. So that's not even an issue. I know she's very cute and distracting, aren't you? Yeah. So we're going to just do that and file it back just a little bit. I need to get a new nail file.
Yeah. A new nail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's see. This is harder to do on her. And of course I'm doing it at the wrong angle. Okay. So now sometimes there's like a little bit of your nail underneath that kind of got filed down. So we'll just clip that off a little bit. On myself, I would probably just peel it off, but since it's, you know, a baby, you want to be careful with your little fingers.
Yeah.
Okay. File, file, file. And we're good. Okay. Let's see if we can show them what it looks like. Can you show them your thumb? Okay, let's put it close. There. So you can't really see it that well, sorry, because it's getting dark. But it's actually filed off of the tip of her nail a little bit. So I can see, what I'm saying is, I can see the tip of her nail. So the wrap, if the tip of your nail is here, the wrap is just a tiny, tiny, tiny bit below that. So,
I love the pandas.
I know, they're so cute. Okay, so then we're going to heat it again. Heat, 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 heat.
Mom.
Then we're going to push, 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 push. Okay, now I'm going to do what I was talking about with the ironing with the spoon. So now all I'm going to do is I'm going to heat up the spoon. You can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm heating it up, heating it up, heating it up. And then I'm going to take her nail and I'm just pushing. So I'm pushing it and I'm moving it around, but it's just on her nail. So it's not hot. It's not hot, right, baby?
Yeah.
Is it hot?
No.
It is hot?
Yeah.
It's not. It's not actually hot. I do this all the time to myself.
No.
No, it's not hot, is it?
No.
Okay. So then I'm just kind of ironing it down. So let me show you a little bit closer on myself. So I'm going to be pushing like this and just kind of ironing it down. Okay? Oh, don't shake my table, my love. Okay, then I usually just heat it up again. I mean, I overly heat these, which is why I have problems with some of them sometimes, because I heat them too much. So then we're going to push, put some more pressure. I know it. Oh, I see it. So then I push it down, and that's it. And it's done. So now she has this cute little panda. You can see. You see? Your cute little panda. Do you like your panda?
Yeah.
I know, it's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to do the rest of them. And the juniors, oops, I have this thing stuck to my finger. The juniors are cute because they always come with two, let me turn the heater off. Okay, shh, shh, shh. The juniors ones are cute because they always come with two coordinating ones on each sheet. So a lot of, for her, you know, sometimes we do like, so like this would be like panda, what are these, flowers. So panda, flowers, panda, flowers, panda. Or we'll do panda, panda, flowers, flowers, panda, or something like that. So you can mix it up. And it's fun. Yep. And they're so cute.
I love the pandas.
I know, it's so cute. So, and in case you're wondering why I didn't just do this on myself, because it would have been a lot easier. The reason is because I just did mine yesterday, and I actually used the True Shine for the first time.
I love them.
I know. I used the True Shine for the first time, which is Jamberry's gel system. So I'm trying that out and seeing what I think. So far, I love it, but we shall see. So I'll do an update on that. But so anyway, so that should get you guys started, and we will talk to you guys soon. You want to say goodbye?
Yeah.
Okay, say bye.
Bye.